Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good morning. So today we're going to learn new topic, that is chapter 5, risk and return. Okay, so in this topic we're going to learn a 5 subtopic, that is 5.1 definition and measurement of return. 5.2 we're going to learn about the definition and measurement of risk. 5.3 we're going to learn about the types of risk. 5.4 risk and diversification, and lastly the relationship between risk and return. So now let's go to 5.1. What is return? So return is reward from investment. So return tu ialah reward lah. So return ni consists of periodic cash payments ataupun current income and capital gain, sama ada losses increase or decrease lah in market value. So reward ni consists of periodic cash and capital gain. So how are we going to measure the return? We're going to measure the return by using the holding period return, HPR. So formula untuk HPR ada dua. First is the current income plus with capital gain or loss divide with purchase price. Second formula is the stock price of current year divide with stock price previous year minus 1. Return can be expressed in the form of percentage or ringgit value. Inilah return. So apa itu return? Return is reward. How to measure return? By using the HPR. HPR ada dua formula. Tengoklah soalan tu bagi mana satu, current income ke ataupun stock price. Let's take a look at the example how to use the HPR formula. Example 1, HPR formula 1 lah kita akan guna, okay? Ernie purchased one lot of Prosper Berhad shares for RM8 per share in January 2018. But at the end of December 18, she sold entire of her shares for RM10 per share. The dividends earned in 2018 were 60 cents per share. Calculate holding period return for Ernie in 2018. So sekarang kita tak nampak pun stock price. So maksudnya kita guna formula yang pertama lah, iaitu current income plus with capital gain or loss divide with purchase price. So one lot dekat sini bermaksud 100 units of shares. So current income kita berapa? 60 cent ni lah, sebab dia kata the dividend earned. So itulah kita punya current income. Then you darab je lah dengan 100 shares and plus with capital gain or loss. So macam nak tahu capital gain or loss ni? Dia jual RM10, dia beli RM8. So 10 tolak 8 darabkan 100 shares. And then you must divide with purchase price. So purchase price dia beli dengan harga RM8 per share. Tapi dia 8 darabkan 100 shares. Then you times with 100%. And you will get 32.5%. This is how you're going to use the HPR Formula 1. Now let's take a look at the example of HPR Formula 2. That is the stock price. So the following information is related to price for Glory Berhad. So Firhad bought the shares in Glory Berhad. So Glory Berhad ni soalan ni yang table warna purple ni. So dia bagilah year 1 stock price untuk Glory Berhad ni RM1.80. Year 2 RM2.20. Year 3 RM2. So dia suruh kita calculate the HPR. The answer will be for year 1 we could not calculate the HPR due to insufficient of data. Kenapa? Sebab formula HPR kan stock price current year divide with stock price previous year. Year 1 tak ada dah previous year. So kita tak boleh calculate the HPR for year 1. So kita boleh calculate the HPR for year 2 and year 3. So stock price for current year for year 2 is RM2.20. You need to divide with previous year 180 minus with 1 times with 100 lah. So you akan dapat 22.22%. Inilah HPR untuk year 2. Year 3 pula, okay, so current year RM2, previous year RM2.20, so RM2 divide with RM2.20 minus 1 times with 100%, you will get negative 9.09%. Inilah return dia. Okay. HPR ni nak calculate the return. So year 2 dapat banyak return lagi lah daripada year 3. Year 3 negative. Alright. So now kita pergi lebih detail pula. Components and measurements of return. We have 3 types of returns that are realized return, required return, and expected return. So what is the realized return? Realized return is the actual return that has been earned. Okay, kalau realized return tu maksud dia actual return. You kena differentiate all this return. And you kena tahu maksud dia lah. Okay, sometimes soalan tanya. Explain the realized return. Explain the required return lah. Okay. And then second, required return pula. Required return is the minimum rate of return required by investors to compensate for taking a reasonable level of risk. Required return. Itulah minimum rate of return. So, required return ni consists of risk-free rate and risk premium. So, apa itu risk-free rate? Risk-free rate of return means the reward for differing consumption, return for riskless investments such as investments in government securities. Itulah risk-free rate. Contoh dia apa? Untuk government securities, kita akan ada risk-free rate. Manakala risk premium is an additional return that we anticipate to receive for assuming risk. Risk premium ialah additional return yang kita anticipate, yang kita assume kita akan dapat. Okay? So, how to calculate the risk premium is market risk minus with risk free. So, how are we going to measure the required return? By using the capital asset pricing model, CAMP. C-A-P-M. Okay? So, formula untuk required rate of return equal to risk-free rate plus with beta times with risk premium. Okay, tengok ni example 2. To calculate the required return. So, the market risk of Wisdom Berhad is 9%. The risk-free is 5%. Ni market risk lah, 9%. So, risk premium kita 9% minus with 5. So, you akan dapat lah 4% dekat sini lah. With the beta coefficient of 1.2. Calculate the required rate of return using CAMP. So, required return equal to risk-free plus with beta times with rate premium. Times with risk premium, risk premium. So, risk premium equal to market risk minus with risk free. So, masukkan sajalah risk free you ada 5%. So, 5%. Plus with beta you have 1.2 times with risk premium. Risk premium 9% minus with 5. So, you will get 9.8%. So, now let's go to the expected return. Expected return is the return that is expected, also known as mean return or return average, which enables financial manager to compare it with the realized return. Okay, maksudnya realized tu ialah actual, sebenar-benar return yang akan didapat oleh investor. Expected ni macam kita punya apa yang kita predict. Itu expected return. So, dengan apa yang kita predict, so kita compare dengan actual return kita lah. Itu maksud dia. membolehkan financial manager to compare it with the realized return. So how to measure the expected return is by expected return equal to probability times with return. Kita akan tambah semualah. Okay, kita tengok contoh-contoh. Okay, example 3, expected return. So Paradise Sendirian Berhad is considering to invest in Harmony project and Muhibah project. The following is the stage of economy and possible returns for the project. Calculate the expected return for both projects. Ni lah dia bagi. So Harmony ni ada 3 lah probability. Dia ada sama ada 0.5 dengan return 30%. And then dia ada 0.3 with return of 28%. And then probability with 0.2 and 18%. So kita nak kena calculate the anticipated return. So macam mana dengan darab je. Probability times with return. And then you kena plus dengan 0.3 with the second return, 28%. And then plus with the probability number 3, 0.2 times with 18%. So macam ni lah. 0.5 times 30% plus 0.3 times 28% plus 0.2 times 18%. So, ditunjuk satu-satu step. Okay, so ikut tu berapa jumlah ni, tambah jumlah ni, tambah jumlah ni, then you akan dapat 27%. So, probability tak boleh dalam percentage. Sometimes soalan dia bagi probability in percentage. So you can tukar lah. Return saja dalam percentage. Begitu juga dengan muhibah. Okay, how to calculate the return? Probability times with the return. Probability 1 times with return 1. Probability 2 times with return 2. Probability 3 times with return 3. Okay, so you akan dapat 30.9%. So kalau kita tengok kat sini, maksudnya muhibah ni lebih better dia punya expected return than Harmony. So inilah return. Kita dah pun tahu apa itu return. Kita dah tahu cara nak kira return. Kita dah tahu ada berapa jenis return. So next kita akan pergi kepada risk pula.